Good evening, everybody. It is almost time for another new comic book day. Wanted to run over a few of the highlights with you tonight. We've got a week full of fresh starts and a whole lot of different stuff. Starting off, we have the Amazing Spider-Man number 17, which is the start of the Hunted story arc, bringing back Kraven the Hunter yet again, once again, and also bringing back Spidey's old Black Duds. So this is one that a lot of people have been really excited in the lead up to it, and there's going to be no shortage of tie-in issues. So this is the latest Spider-Man epic. Next up, Batman, the Batman Who Laughs, The Grim Knight. This is a spin-off one-shot of the Batman Who Laughs miniseries detailing this new guy who, as far as I can tell, is basically Batman if he was Punisher, which, you know, that's going to appeal to a certain demographic of comic readers. He definitely looks imposing. Title that is very near and dear to my heart. The Goon returns to stands after a long hiatus, now that Eric Powell has split with Dark Horse. On the downside, I don't like it when anybody leaves Dark Horse. On the upside, and it finally means all the old classic Goon stuff will be coming back into print under Eric Powell's proprietary label that he owns, Albatross Funny Books. And we're getting new Goon stories for the first time in a long time. He promises these will be more like the early days that everybody loved, and less like the more mythology-laden, serious later issues of Goon that were somewhat more divisive among the fan base. If you've never read any Goon, this is sure to be a good jumping-on point, and also I'll be on the lookout soon for the new reissues of the old material in trades. Fantastic series. I am really looking forward to it being back. Miss Marvel, Magnificent Miss Marvel number 1. This is the start of Saladin Ahmed taking over from G. Willow Wilson's long run on and having created the character. Miss Marvel, of course, is a tremendously popular character that's never really sold particularly well here at Ground Zero. So maybe this is the opportunity for people to discover just how fun she can be, frankly. I never really like too much pointing people towards Marvel books, but Marvel knows how to do the fun books right now, and Miss Marvel really led the charge on that a few years back. So, I recommend giving her a shot, honestly. Speaking of stuff that doesn't typically sell off the stands for us, Star Trek Discovery has a new one-shot featuring Captain Saru's short stint as acting captain of Discovery in between seasons 1 and 2. And honestly, how can you say no to that cover? That is just gorgeous. If you're not watching Star Trek Discovery and you like Star Trek at all, you should be. And if you haven't yet checked out the show, maybe picking up this one-shot will convince you just what you're missing out on, because it is written by one of the show's writers. So very much, kind of part and parcel of continuity there. And last but certainly not least, of course, we just went through the big Unicron crossover that put a final bow on the long-standing IDW Transformers continuity, and we are starting fresh with this new reboot of comic continuity. So, right off the bat, you're getting new number 1, new entry point, new universe, new continuity, new everything for Transformers. And frankly, Transformers is yet another thing that's never really sold all that well in single issues off the stands for us. So this is your chance to kind of, prove that whole curse wrong. And hopefully this really will be a bold new era for Transformers, as it says on the cover. As per usual, all this stuff will be on sale at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we will see you then.